Welcome to my Anime NYC convention vlog video for 2021. First, we had to travel to the Jacob Javits Center, of course. Myself dressed as Pikachu, Jonathan dressed as Ash Ketchum.
Out of this whole thing, you can see, where'd he go? One person, yes, yeah, he's in the back. One person with a crew shirt. And it is currently 4 o'clock. We just got here, but Sean's been here for an hour and a half on a completely different line on 40th and 10th. And we're on 34th and 11th. No idea what's going on. Need some explaining. They've been open for 3 hours. They started at 1. And it looks like that was line for people picking up badges. And this is the current line on this side.
I got too much glare on my eye.
For people who have badges like us. And that's the line continuing.
That's bad. He did though, but like that's bad.
The one worker we've seen throughout this whole thing said that this is where we get the wristbands, I'm guessing, for the vaccination. And hopefully from there you just go straight in, because you should just be checking badges after that and letting people in, shouldn't you? Theoretically. So I'm not the only one lost and doesn't know what's going on. Apparently everybody else feels the same way. These are my lack of updates. I'm sorry, but Anime NYC got a lot of explaining to do for their lack of staffing. They haven't checked the badge, but we got our vaccination stuff. I don't know what the system for this place is. I'm gonna go try to find Sean now.
We finally got in after a 2-hour wait, which is very strange considering we got there at 2 o'clock and there's usually no wait at that time, but it happens. Anime NYC did end up making a statement that Friday night and changed the procedure in which everyone would be entering the Jacob Javits Center for the rest of the weekend. I do think the changes that they made helped it go smoother for the other couple of days. But I also feel bad for anybody who only had a Friday pass and they spent half of their day waiting outside instead of being able to see the convention center. On a much more positive note, here is a bunch of the show floor I got to see and some cosplayers too.
I finally found! And finally found. And but he finally met up with me.
Finally.
So they're gonna explain their line situation, which was totally separate from me and Jonathan's. Now,
The line that we got on 41st was a secondary created line that the attendees created that line because nobody was directing the line on 40.
lack of staffing, like I said.
So there was literally one staff member for that 2 block.
Yes!
A lot of the staff is already gone home from what I'm aware
Did I
of.
just see a gigantic
A lot of the staff left. A lot of the staff is not here. A lot of the staff left after 2 p.m. A lot of the volunteers left 2 p.m. So we were left with a skeleton crew of people.
As you heard, things are a clusterfuck for all of us. And sooner than we'd like, the show floor was closed. It was time for us to get ready, head out, and find something to eat.
It's time to
Prejudice
change.
would be a better word.
Before you put this stuff on. I was like, oh shit, I'm back here. Nice.
I changed into this little burgundy dress that I bought for Valentine's Day last year. Started heading out so we could see.
Can you tell what we're gonna go watch? I almost died. First time in the movie theater in a long time. Definitely not coming back for Clifford. Not because I don't like Clifford, but I feel like this movie is gonna be nothing like the television show. So I got my usual nachos and drink, but Sean got the Ecto-Lion popcorn holder. Luckily they give you the popcorn separately so it doesn't get all buttery and dirty. Ghostbusters!
Ghostbusters is Sean's favorite movie. It's one of Jonathan's favorite movies. They thoroughly enjoyed it and we had a great night. So it's 1:30 on Saturday. Obviously I'm not at the convention. My stomach's been hurting all day, all morning. And I feel like after my shower, I'm now gonna braid my hair. Do my makeup. It's kind of like, and hope that the rest of this goes well. It really sucks because I had somewhere to go this morning that was not the convention and I didn't make it. And now I'm just, we'll see if this happens. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's not that big of a deal. It's just the convention, you know what I mean? It is 1:28 and I'll see. Well, as you can see here, I made it to the convention. Have my Edward Elric cosplay on. Still don't feel the best, but making the best of it. With the limited time I had, Saturday's goal was to go through Artist Alley, check out everything, and see if there was anything that I wanted. Personally, for me, I usually do all my shopping on Sunday, so I try to keep in mind the things that I really, really want, and if they're still available, yay, and sometimes they're not, which sucks, but that's the risk I take. I will say, out of the entire convention, the Artist Alley was definitely the most packed, as you can see here. I do apologize if the footage looks a little funny. I did try to slow down at some of the art. It was hard to get close to a lot of it, but I hope that you can see a bit of it here. And before the convention was over, me and Leon found a nice little empty-ish spot, and he took photographs of my cosplay. Random, but we saw this animatronic dinosaur at a random hotel while walking to get some dinner.
Oh, you gotta get it in the bag. Okay.
Oh, I got it. You're both completely
Like, I can't imagine a lag behind that.
Also played a game at Macy's holiday display. And then the three of us head to the train home.
Look, it's my train home.
Train?
Yep. So I was barely here yesterday, so there's about like barely any footage. But I'm here on Sunday. Where is he? Okay, there we go. I'm running around looking cute. I wish I had platforms. But besides that, I guess
you're gonna go to
I
Bad
want my
Waifu
beat.
first?
I want my beat. I'll go to Bad Waifu, and then the rest of the Artist Alley is probably the goal. Let's see how this goes. He looks really cool. Look at the puppy.
Well, we got.
I had to be in person. The designer, creator of Bad Waifu. Yes. And absolutely amazing. The fact that you get to buy them in person, you see the quality, top tier, at an anime convention. Yes, thank you so much. Inspiring, to say the least.
After being able to see the creator of Bad Waifu, I checked out all the cars they had at the back of the convention center. Totally weeb, totally cool. After that, did a pose and a twirl, and off to see more of the convention center again for the remainder of time that we had. See if there was anything good or cool. Some guilty gear right there, this cosplay from there I've always wanted to do. And here's some other awesome cosplayers. And my last goal was to see the final 2 to 3 rows of Artist Alley that I couldn't finish the day before. Now after running around Anime NYC for 3 days, but not as much time as it should have been, we head home for the last time. So here are some of my thoughts. To be honest, it didn't go as smoothly as we wanted, but with everything going on with COVID, we didn't expect it to go the best. Given everything with the convention and myself personally, I still had a great time. I've definitely been to much worse conventions who would have handled these things terribly. So I'm glad that Anime NYC stepped up a bit, even during the middle of a con. Until next time, thank you for watching.